Yes, it's that time. It's that time where we introduce my next special guest, musical guest on my show. Introducing now, we have a rising star, an English female singer-songwriter called Neemah Star on my show here in the UK. How are you today, Neemah? And
Yeah, I'm
how
good,
is life
thank
treating
you.
you?
Yeah, all good, all good. Just getting through the January blues.
Brilliant. Yeah, we're almost there. And by the time this interview goes out, probably be in February. But
Okay.
just wanted to ask, because you're musical, that's the reason why we have musical guests on my show. When did you first take an interest in musical and the performance arts as well?
I mean, my story that I've always been told from my parents is that they heard humming coming from her belly when when she was pregnant with me. So from before I was born, I've been very musical. And yeah, I mean, my whole life just been one of those annoying little kids that's like, I'm gonna be a pop star. Um, Everything at school was music, music, music. Throughout school, I went to uni and studied performance as well. So yeah, just forever and a day, really.
Fantastic.
Always have
Did
been.
you grow up like watching, not sure if it was before your times, like Top of the Pops or CD UK or like, MTV, the music videos?
Yes, yeah, I did a lot of I mean I'm a 1999 baby, but I watched a lot of like Britain's Got Talent, X Factor, all of that stuff, and then I'm heavily into YouTube and music videos and stuff like that, my favorite artists and everything. So yeah, very much ingrained in me.
Fantastic. And am I right that you've traveled a bit? You grew up, like, say, in the Cayman Islands and Florida as well. How was that?
Yeah, so born and raised in London, but there was a brief time when me and my mum moved to the Cayman Islands and Florida for a few months, for nearly 2 years actually. Um, yeah, my mum's side is American, so we were over there for quite a bit, and yeah, it was fun. It inspired a lot of my first songs that I wrote when I was about 8 years old. So yeah,
And
big
did you
transition.
go to Disneyland often in Florida?
No, we went to Universal Studios and stuff like that. We were sort of like down by the Florida Keys. So yeah,
Oh, good
living
times.
the life.
And
Yeah.
one of the reasons I got you on my show, you have released an infectious soft pop rock record called "Remember My Name." Would you like
Yes.
to take this opportunity to explain more about this record?
Yeah. So I worked with an incredible poet for this song, and my brother-in-law is does the music and the production for it. So yeah, quite a nice little intimate group of people there. Yeah, the songs I had to sort of make it modernize it a little bit. That was my job. And also it was written from a male perspective, so I changed it up a little bit, made it a female's perspective. Uh yeah, I think it's basically a response after many years of time passing to an original piece that John was showing me. And yeah, it's the response. So if in 10, 15 years, would you still remember my name? And yeah, that was sort of the inspiration behind it.
Yeah, that makes sense. And in Remember My Name, we briefly talked about, like some of the artists, the music growing up. What artists or bands have inspired you on this one?
This one was very much like pop rocky vibes. I know that he wanted it to be quite 80s, which is slightly before my time, but I took quite a lot of inspiration bringing it into like the modern era from like Paramore, and I wanted to make it sort of like 2010s Demi Lovato vibes. Yeah, it sounds really cheesy when I'm saying it out loud.
No, it doesn't. It's good.
I was also sort of like being inspired from like Don't Stop Believing. I wanted to have like that sort of like power ballad
Hmm.
in the background. That was sort of my inspiration there, and then just make it a little bit. I always have a little bit of country inflections. That's me. So yeah,
Yeah, I did detect a bit of country in there as well.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, some artists there inspired and influenced your music. Also on
Mm.
the cover shot for the single, the promo shot, you're inside a Great British Red telephone box, which you don't see many of these days, especially not working anyway. Where did that
Mm.
idea stem from?
Oh, that idea was just I was actually on a night out with my friends, and I was like, "This is cool. Let me take a picture in that." I was probably a little bit drunk when I took that picture as well.
Oh,
So
we're
not
not
too
known.
much thought, not too much thought went into it, but I do like the picture. So yeah, I thought I'd
Yeah, it's a
share
good
that one.
picture. And do you do like music videos, or do you just concentrate like on getting the music out?
Just concentrate on getting the music out at the moment. Very early days for me. It is something I do want to start doing. I'm just quite awkward behind the camera still. I need to ease myself
Yeah.
into that bit. I've started to do a lot more social media and TikTok, that sort of side of things. So hopefully soon I'll be branching out into the
Yeah.
music video
Because as an
rather than the
independent
editing.
artist, especially just starting out, there's many factors, to look
Yes.
after.
Yeah, so my day job is a manager for I work in dental industry. So I mean, I'm a business manager. What I've started doing is treating myself as a little tiny business because yeah, I'm an independent artist. So I'm sort of like, okay, my budget is zero. How am I going to make this work? And then just building from there.
Sure. And is this am I right? This is not your first release. You've done some previous single releases before. Let me just see
Yes,
if check this right. This is right. Orchard Road as well.
Orchard Road, yeah.
Orchard Road, yes. That's been gaining momentum on streaming platforms and been
Mm.
hitting over thousands of listens. That must be a rewarding feeling.
Yes. Yeah, it is. That was another one that we did with John as well. So, like I said, I mean, his poetry is very special, and I think it definitely it lots of people like it. They love the song. So I was very blessed to be working on that song with him. Yeah.
Fantastic. I do recommend the listener to check that one out. Also, you mentioned having like the country feel to some of your songs. On My Way Home, is that a fan favorite? I did detect a southern country feel to it.
Yeah, yeah, that one. I've got quite a few people that like that one in my friend group or fan group. Yeah, definitely one of my more country songs there. Um, I do love writing a little country song. Brings me
Great.
joy.
And any of the records that you've released that you like the listener or encourage the listener to like check out?
Yeah, so I mean, on my Spotify, it's quite heavily country songs. I've got On My Way Home. I've got Wasn't Listening. That's a good one. Um, I've got Stupid in Love. That's a good one. These are all a little bit old, but I do plan on bringing out some new ones soon as well.
And 2026, still plenty of time for that to happen.
Exactly. Yes.
And what's the feeling like, when you have feedback from people that they listen to your music?
I mean, I get good feedback. I think that's one of the positives of having a small fan group is the people are right in front of me, so they tend to be quite nice. Um, a lot of my colleagues at work they say that I'm the little Taylor Swift or Shania Twain of the practice. So yeah, that's quite nice. And then my I've got a lot of family in America, as I was saying, some in Nashville as well, and they're like, oh wow, very country.
Great. And also, I know you're just starting out, emerging artist.
Mm.
Do you do many open mic nights, or do you have like a little slots at a festival at all?
I'm trying to get started on some festivals this year. That is sort of where I want to go, and just really just meet lots of people in the industry and just be in a big group of people that want to hear me and people that want to enjoy music together. Yes, that's my
I'm
goal.
sure you'll get there. Now's the time that they start booking up acts, isn't it, for the
Yeah,
summer? Not long now, not long now to
not long.
the warm weather. And what do you like to do, like in your spare time? I know you're very busy, with work and your music, but what do you like doing? Hobbies and interests?
When the weather is better, I love gardening. I love being outside and like going for walks. I'm a dog mum, so I've got a new puppy at home, got a Great Dane, and I've got a Chihuahua. So my hands are very full. But yeah, it's just like being outdoors, being with the dogs, yeah, all that sort of stuff.
Great. And
Mm.
just to wrap up an interview, just on a fun note, we've got some free quick fire questions for you. Nothing
Oh
too
gosh.
on the spot, but
Okay.
just wanted to ask, what was your favorite musician or band, growing up?
Growing up, I was a huge Miley Cyrus. Miley
Ah,
Cyrus, Hannah Montana. I mean, they're the same person, so
and
I can say that.
do you feel
Yeah.
she comes out in your music a bit? I know she touched on a bit of
Yes.
country. Ah,
Yeah,
brilliant.
and rock. I mean, Miley Cyrus, I think she's a huge inspiration. Her voice is just incredible and she's been doing it forever. So, yeah, definitely with the country stuff, I try and be a little bit Hannah Montana, and then with the rocky stuff, I try and be a little bit more Miley Cyrus
Yeah.
doing her Vegas bit.
And this time of year as well, winter, what's your favorite hot drink as well? Tea, coffee, hot chocolate, if you do drink hot chocolate or warm
Yes,
drinks?
I'm not a tea girl, which is sad because I'm English, but I am a coffee girl. I love a sweet, sugary caramel latte with extra cream and sprinkle on it. Yeah, that's me.
That's amazing. And are you an early bird or night owl? You know, being a musician, some people are creative at night time, some people are creative when they first wake up in the morning.
I am such an early bird. I need my sleep. I need 8 to 10 hours sleep. So get me up, crack of dawn, and put me to bed at 9 o'clock.
Right. Sleep is the best medicine. That's what they say.
Yes.
Right. Well, and finally, where's best for people to follow you on social media, websites or newsletters and so on?
Yeah, Instagram and TikTok on my little babies at the moment. That's where I'm most active. And you can find me as Neemah Star anywhere.
Great. Thanks for joining me. Neemah
Thank
Star,
you.
Nemah, and then Star. Do a search and you'll find out all your social media links. And we'll put the link to your new single and we'll play it on my sister radio show as well. Thanks for joining me, taking
Lovely.
time out to
Thank you so
speak to me.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.